working today on the rope stock training people, I did happen to notice the tattoo on your hand, and that was one of the most interesting things. I had to get a few different angles to read the whole damn thing because you at the time you were talking like an Italian from New York. I mean, the hands are everywhere. So give me a little bit of a rundown of what it is and why.
Well, some time ago, I mean, I consider myself successful. I've pretty much accomplished most. There's very little I would change in my life. I consider myself successful, financially independent. I could leave my profession now and get by. I do it because I enjoy the work. I enjoy helping people. But oftentimes I hear those people whine because, I have toys and a number of houses and stuff like that. And they're like, oh, I've heard everything from, because I volunteer with the Historical Society, and we're a pretty well-to-do historical society. We own probably 20% of the town of Jerome. We rent to businesses. We give them low rent so they can run there and have their business and be successful. And I do that for nothing. I volunteer. But somehow those kind of things seem to afford people this opportunity to say somehow I got money from them, or they're, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When in reality, it's the fact that I don't drink. I haven't spent a dime on alcohol in probably 10 years. Not against it. I just got better things to do with my money. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. Okay? So I save my money, and I am frugal with it, and I pay off things, and I don't have high interest rate credit cards. And so guess what? I can buy those things that I want. Okay? So I have those toys I want. I'm getting up there. I'm going to have those things I want to have so I can do what I want to do, because you never know when the next day is the last day.
Yeah.
And so all of that is, and so it finally came about this one day, and I saw this tattoo on it was a saying. It wasn't a tattoo, it was a saying. And I saw another hand tattoo, and said I'd never get a hand tattoo. And it was, I don't know if it was just, I had to burn my ass. I was tired of people kind of talking behind about things, and I thought, the hell with it. I'm at this point where I honestly don't care. If you judge me because I got a hand tattoo on, see you later. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so I went up, wrote it out, showed them what I wanted, said put it on the back of my hand. And basically it says, success is never owned, it's rented. And the rent's due every day. And anybody that's successful, okay, other than somebody that's born with a silver spoon in their mouth, and that's not a successful person. That's somebody that was born into that and just got money. And those people tend to not be, not all of them, there's exceptions. So most everything I say is there's an exception to. But most of those people, it's not the effort they put forth that got them there. You know what I mean? It was daddy's money or grandpa's money.
It doesn't feel as good when you don't put the effort in.
No, that's what I think. What I have and what I've done is because of me, and because I worked hard and I made those investments of my time. You know what I mean? I worked 7 days or 14 days or 30 days straight, and when I wasn't working at the PD, then I was working on a house, or I was working on a second house, you know what I mean? Or I was doing off-duty work, or I was doing contractor work, you know what I mean? Stuff that I can make 65, 70, 80 bucks an hour, and I'm not spending it, so I bank it. I've got a Shelby GT350 Mustang. That Mustang was paid for 100% by secondary job work. I wanted that car, and I bought it, and I paid for it, all by working extra duty work.